Hello everyone, and welcome to my Soaps General Hospital official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. General Hospital spoilers for the week of October 7, 2024 are here. Next week, viewers may anticipate Lulu Spencer to undergo her liver transplant. Portia Robinson faces a difficulty with her idea. This will likely involve Brad Cooper, who just wants a fresh start. Over with Carly Spencer, she grows scared the alibi scheme is going to blow up in her face. Keep reading to find out what is coming up next week in the ABC soap series. Cage spoilers for the week of October 7 reveal that Carly will get suspicious. Carly has been nervous about her alibi for Sonny Corinthos being demolished. Carly is already getting warnings from Diane Miller. Once Carly sees that Martin Gray and Molly Lansing Davis are digging. However, despite Carly's misgivings, Sonny feels their plan won't meet any obstacles. During the week of October 7, Molly will still be motivated to protect Alexis Davis. Molly has persuaded Alexis to cease shielding Christina Corinthos Davis. Molly worries that if Alexis won't save herself, she'll have to do it for her mom. General Hospital teasers for the week of October 7 show that Portia will encounter a new dilemma. Ava Jerome offered Portia some words of wisdom. While Portia mulls it over, it seems Ava also said a touch too much to Rick Lansing, Rick Hurst. From a preview clip, it seems Ava knows that Portia tampered with Heather Weber's test results. However, Brad will likely get framed for it. Speaking of Brad and Portia, they could have another confrontation. It looks likely Portia is trying to frame, or at least, claim Brad messed with the tests. During the week of October 7, fans can also anticipate Trina Robinson and Giovanni Gio Palmieri to fume following a fight. Harrison Chase and Brooklyn Quartermaine try to figure out how to aid Violet Finn. Anna Devine and Jason Morgan will have to deal with that secret kiss in Africa. Also, Lulu should have her transplant next week. Will Lulu end up awakening from her coma after the transplant? What does that mean for Dante Falconieri and Sam McCall? General Hospital spoilers for Thursday, October 3, 2024, are here. In tomorrow's episode, fans may anticipate Curtis Ashford to face Marshall Ashford. Meanwhile, Brad Cooper faces up with Portia Robinson. Also, Sam McCall tries to make peace with someone. Keep reading to find out what is coming up in the next episode of the ABC soap drama. Cage spoilers for Thursday, October 3 hint that Curtis will confront Marshall. Curtis has just learned that Wynton Marsalis issued an offer to Marshall to go on tour. Curtis will be astonished and bewildered as to why Marshall hasn't discussed this chance. So Curtis will confront Marshall on the offer, and whether this means he's leaving Port Charles. On Thursday, October 3, fans might see Marshall inform Curtis there was no need to mention anything as he's turning it down. Curtis would question why Marshall would turn down an opportunity like this. Marshall might explain that he can't abandon his family all over again. However, the conditions are radically different. Curtis might tell Marshall that it's acceptable to jump at this chance, and they will still be okay. General Hospital spoilers for Thursday, October 3 state that Portia was unhappy over Brad gaining his job back at the hospital. Portia approached Terry Randolph about Brad being rehired. However, Terry defended her hiring decision and studied every line in Brad's paperwork. Terry also informed Portia that Brad has already been back in the hospital for a month, and the reports are all excellent. Portia will interrogate Brad. It seems Brad stands up to the sneaky test tampering doctor. In a sample clip, Brad asks Portia why she worries so much about where he works. On Thursday, October 3, Sam will clear the air with someone. After the peacemaking endeavor, Sam will offer an update to Dante Falconieri. Meanwhile, Trina Robinson shares joyful news with Ava Jerome, Maura West. This could be about Trina's decision to go back to university and continue her education. Elizabeth Liz Baldwin cautions Lucky Spencer about his fragile dynamic with Aidan Weber. Molly Lansing Davis pushes Alexis Davis to cease shielding Christina Corinthos Davis. Meanwhile, Rick Lansing meets with spoilers reveal that Martin Gray is officially back in the land of Port Charles, clean-shaved without an accent, and has jumped, headfirst, into an explosive drama. Mob boss Sonny Corinthos summoned the lawyer back to town and placed him on a critical mission: get the murder accusations against Alexis Davis dropped at any and all costs. Soap vet Michael E. Knight recently caught up with Soap Opera Digest to chat about GH comeback and teaming up with Grun. Well, it might not be all that of a secret anymore, as Knight, with a smirk on his face, revealed his crush on co-star Nancy Lee Grun. He goes on to describe how lucky he feels and how wonderful Grun is and how he absolutely loves her. Knight comments in the SOD interview that she's phenomenal. She's one of those characters where it literally doesn't matter what the scene is about. She's like playing handball against the wall. It doesn't matter what you hit, it's going to come back to you. Knight also notes that he has a totally different working approach from Grun. He comes to the set with lines memorized, but Grun is noted for how quickly she can memorize her lines the day of taping. Despite this, Knight demonstrates the utmost appreciation and respect for Nancy's approach to soap job. He adds that she is really good with story. He goes on to say that working with Nancy is amazing, and she's a joy. He states that when the camera starts rolling, she provides 1000%. Knight tells SOD, and that is the technique she has spent decades creating, and I am lucky to be in that orbit. I got no complaints, trust me. Do you believe Martin and Nancy could fall into a romance? General Hospital teasers warn that when it comes to Holly Sutton, one never knows just what to anticipate. Although she's mainly has a heart of goodness, she's always a con artist who as often as not, is out merely make the next score. But her latest mark, Jen Sidwell, is not a man to be trifled with. As fans know, Holly was chasing Sidwell's gems all along, but she did play a key role in aiding Lucky Spencer, Anna Devine, and Jason Morgan escape from his grasp. Holly managed to catch a flight back to Port Charles courtesy of the WSB, but no on the plane recognized that Holly snatched Sidwell's diamonds even as she assisted her friends escape. Sidwell is well aware of Holly's thievery and is on his way to Port Charles to get them back. Holly will soon be reuniting with her pals at General Hospital, like Mac Scorpio, but none of them know the risk she is placing them in just by being there. Normally, Holly would come immediately to Robert Scorpio for aid, but Diana Miller informed Robert the last time Holly was in town that if he ever put Holly in first ahead of her, they would be finished. Robert won't want to disrupt the wonderful thing he has going with Diane, so watch for him to turn Holly away. That may lead Holly to Jack Brennan. Jack is head of the local WSB station in Port Charles and was vital in assisting Lucky and the rest return home safely. At the time, Jack is enjoying a flirtation with Carly Spencer. But since Carly volunteered to be Sonny Corinthos' alibi for the murder of John Cates, she has to pretend that she and Sonny are romantically linked once again. It's easy to envisage a scenario where Jack volunteers to assist safeguard Holly as her own personal bodyguard. Jack will surely hope that seeing Holly with him will make Carly jealous, but will that strategy backfire? Is Carly genuinely interested in Jack romantically? Is Holly safe in Port Charles? Will Robert turn Holly away? Could Brennan be the one person who can help Holly after Sidwell comes after her? Anything can happen in Port Charles, so stay tuned to General Hospital, airing weekdays on ABC. So what do you guys think about this update? Let me know in the comment below. And if you like my videos, please press like and subscribe for more. I will see you guys next time.